Hey, here we go again. I am running Contra. Let's see if we can figure out where I dropped my controller at. There it is. Whoa. Alright. Let's play us some Contra. So we are in on integer scaling, right? Yes, good. Okay. I like integer scaling because it makes me some real nice sharp edges on the uh, pixels. I hate blurry shit. I hate that rounded off garbage. I want friggin' NES ass pixels, man. Alright, enough of this. Let's go. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Yeah. It's jag-offs. Alright, there we go. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah. Manure. Tell me that that's in reach. Oh, shit. Well, actually, that's in reach now. Sure to shit. Alright, so I lost a life. We're not going to do a one life playthrough. See if we can do it with no continues this time. Or at least not suck as much. Of course, if I shut up, I'd probably have a better chance of beating this game. I think the American and Japanese versions have got different timings on stuff because I've been playing the American version at home lately and it seems like it's either that or the machine. So it seems like it's responding to my control. Oh, I rebooted. Maybe that's it. Now, if you notice, if you look up on top, on the Japanese version, the leaves move. Well, let's try again. This time with less suck. Oh yeah, and there's fire in the letters too. Also, the letters are in Japanese for some reason on the Japanese version. I couldn't imagine why. Wait, we can't let anybody see what we've done today. Can't leave any witnesses. Shimon. There we go. Whoops. Well, that was dumb. M-U-D, dumb. Alright, we're just going to drop down here and hope we don't die. Oh, shit. Well, guess what? I dumbed. I did a dumb. Ah. Only one of those can shoot at a time? Well, that's advantageous. Alright, give me an S. Give me an S. Now. Alright, we're going to try going through it losing the minimal amount of lives. Obviously, 1 or greater. Anyway, yeah, check out how the leaves are moving like coal-like. I think Contra is probably one of the best, if not the best, or my favorite NES game. It's probably, I think it's also the first one I ever played, too. Maybe that's why I've got such an impression of it. Sweet, sweet rapid fire goodness. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just because the Contra has got that first impression. The first NES game I ever played. Well, I think the first one was Mario, but yeah, probably. Contra was one of the first. I know Mario, Contra, Duck Hunt, and Mega Man 2. Those are the first few. 'Cause my cousin had an NES and he had Contra and Mega Man 2. And, of course, Mario and Duck Hunt and all that. Well, what the crap? F. Yeah, F's right. F. Alright. I mean, Zelda's a really cool game too, but I never really got into it that much. I'll have to try it again. Well, that wasn't very good. I mean, it's better than most people can do. I'd love to time travel and go back to where, like, this just came out. Just sit down in front of a room full of people and just beat the game on no cheats. Like, how did you make the game? Nope. I've just been playing it for 40 years. How'd you do that? I mean, that just came out, right? Yeah, whatever. I mean, it feels like I've been playing it for 40 years, right? Yeah, it feels like I've been playing the game for 40 years. Yeah, that's the ticket. Oh, you dirty bastard. Come on. Give me that F. Yeah, I'll show you F. Alright, now let's go get that stupid eyeball out of there. The closer you get to stuff when you turbo it, the better your fire rate is. Wow, I just stand here with this. It hits every damn thing. Refreshing. Gatorade. Actually, I should call it Brondo. Alright, let's go. Just don't grab the L. Give me another F, just for the points. And there's that L I don't like. The only laser in the 80s that was not rad or awesome. Oh, give me my crap. You all perish in flames. Oh, shit. Ah. Whoa. Come on, brain. Sync up. I got work to do here. Need functional brain. It almost feels like I've been at work for 16 hours a day. Imagine that. Oh shit. Smooth move, X-Lax. Well, that was smooth. What am I doing here? Brain no work, no good. No RM good. Well, I just got the M anyway. I'm just going to lay on it the whole time. You know what I need to play is Project Zomboid. I haven't played that for a while. Started to have withdrawal. Can I just get rid of this dude without shooting the tentacles? Let's find out. Yes, you can. Although the tentacles explode with them. Let's go. Machine gun's actually a good way to get those red guys. Show me what you got. Oh, I missed. Get him, get him, get him. Ah, dang it. This is going to suck without a good weapon. Also with only one life. Actually with no extra lives. Well, one life construed as the one existing life that I still have. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Yes, there we go. Damn it. Alright, that's 2 continues. How is it that as I recover from the concussion, I get worse at Contra? Maybe my brain just wired itself to do that temporarily. Hope my coordination's not getting worse. It doesn't seem like it is. Maybe I'm trying harder stuff now. I'm trying to be slick, and it's screwing me. No, I don't need OL. Actually, wait, maybe I do. Well, not for long. There we go. That'll help. Not the best thing we could have, but it helps. Alright, let's see if I can not suck at this. I shot him in the balls. Uh-oh. Ah. There we go. One continue left, and I got 3 levels, including this one. Yeah. Well. Oh, shit. Good job. Okay, no continues left. Yes. Got them in the right order that time. Cool. I guess all I have to do is go into a trance. What happens if I do that? Oh, it shoots straight up. Whoa. Okay, there's a dude right there. I miss my NES Advantage too. That was a cool controller. My cousin had a Max. I think he had an Advantage and a Max. I don't know how they got all that cool stuff. Well, I guess his father worked at Sears. They got discounts. Also, he wasn't poor. That helps. They had like everything just to start. It took me years to get anything. Of course, I learned a work ethic from that, but it was a pain in the ass. It was really hard to learn anything, all this tech stuff, because I was so damn broke I couldn't participate in any of it. And all the computer books in the library locally were like 20 years old. Now, this was the 1980s. So I'm putting basic programs from 1969 into my Tandy color computer, which sometimes they worked, but I had no idea about porting stuff. Yeah. Of course, my 8th grade science project was light wave communications. So the vocational school around us had when I was in 8th grade, they had a run through where you'd check out the 3 programs you were interested in. And one of mine was electronics, and I saw that they had this laser beam that they could send sound through. It was like fiber optic demo, sort of. Except it was through the open air. I thought, wow, you know what? With a couple of Radio Shack parts, I could do that. And I did that. It sounded terrible, but it worked. With a couple of magnifying glasses, some LEDs, a couple of transformers, a phototransistor, I was able to send light for 23 feet, or sound over a beam of light 23 feet, and not a fucking person in that room understood what I was doing. Which kind of reminds me of work. I think the teacher might have understood what I was doing. I mean, basically, you've got a radio. You run the output of the radio through an 8 ohm to 1K transformer from Radio Shack, of course, because everything was from Radio Shack back then. Through the 1K side, you run DC. You're like 3 volts or something. Put that DC across an LED. Use a 9 volt battery to power it, so that 1K gives you enough juice to do your thing. It worked, yes. So you've got a radio playing music into a transformer. On the 8 ohm side is the radio. On the secondary side, the 1K side, you put a 9 volt battery in series with an LED, in series with the transformer. That LED becomes modulated by the light that the radio puts out. So then you lose in Contra. You know, the LED gets brighter and dimmer as the sound waves from the radio increase and decrease. That's half of the thing. Then the other half, I didn't even really do too much for it. All I did was hook a photo transistor up to either a crystal earphone or a speaker in series. And that got me just enough, barely enough audio that I could hear it, but I could tell what was on the radio. And that counts. And the only reason that I only made it 23 feet was because that's all the room I had in the house. All the straight shot I had. From the dining room into the living room. If I had I guess I could have gone outside at night, but it was too cold. I think it was probably snowing then too. Anyways, that was my 8th grade science project. I sent sound through a beam of light. Inspired by the vocational school demonstration, where they did that with a much more expensive beam of light. I think they had a helium neon laser back when those were cool. I got to redo that project sometime. That was kind of cool. I still like that. Maybe I'll send data through light this time. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll take an AES-3 stream and send it across a laser instead of a LED hickamajig. There we go. Only took all 3 of my continues to beat it, but I beat it. Yeah, I could do that. I could make something that sends digital audio through the air over a laser or over an LED or laser instead of analog. Well, I could do analog too. Probably go farther with analog. All right, I'm going to pause this, go load the next game, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. We got the Japanese version of Super C. Let's see if I can beat this too. Notice I don't have the timer running. I'm not timing myself because I'm slow anyway. So what would I need? I mean, I did it with an IR phototransistor and a red LED before. I'm sure I can probably find better hardware nowadays. Maybe like a red or a visible. I'd like to use visible light to transmit sound. I could use IR, but I like being able to see where the beam goes. And I've got a 100-watt red LED array. I've got some obnoxiously bright LEDs. I mean, they'll go miles. Line of sight. Heck, I bet I could bounce it off a road sign a mile away and pick the audio up on the reflection. Ah, crap. Wow, that's a lot of guys. Alright, let's go deal with this thing. You will deal with me. That's the Merovingian from the Matrix. Didn't like Neo saying, I'll deal with him. There we go, I dealt with him. So I can make better things now that I know electronics, which I didn't know before. Trying to get my pop filter on my mic working right. Guess I could just build like a push-pull amplifier to drive an LED, or it doesn't have to be a push-pull, just a biased 2N3055 amplifier. Ah, crap. Oh, good, there's an S. And a 2N3055 would barely be good for data, but it would be really good for voice. Just linear, Class A. Damn it! Hell, I could even pulse width modulate. That might be better. Wow. Amplitude or maybe frequency modulated or pulse. Or, whoops. Wow. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start over because I'm going to need my continues. What the crap? I think my brain is worn out for the day. I'm trying to get creative and it's not working out so hot. That's what it is. See, I'm trying to be a wise ass and just do all kinds of crazy stuff when all I need to do is just beat the game. You know, I know where the enemies are going to be. So just play along. Don't get cocky. See? Doesn't it work better that way? Just shoot the bad guys. Don't get all jumpy about it. Don't get all fancy and try to do all kinds of crazy maneuvers. Just dispatch the bad guys and beat the game. Definitely need that S though. So I wonder what I'll use for a receiver for this phototransistor type of dealie. Or I should say light wave audio transmitter, whatever. So you've got an amplitude modulated light beam. I guess if it was pulse width modulated, it would be a lot easier to decode because it would only have to be off and on as opposed to linear. Alright, we'll make it pulse width modulated. Goodbye. Yeah, like I'm going to grab the dumb laser. Although I forget, it might be better in this game, or it might be worse, or it might be the same, I don't know. There's one of three things it could be. I need to get that Forrest Mims book. I had it, and I lost my copy. That dude, I actually got to talk to him on Facebook. It was kind of cool. Forrest Mims wrote the electronics sort of getting started books for Radio Shack, Engineer's Mini Notebooks. I read those things to shreds when I had those when I was a kid. Actually, I think that's might be where I got the idea for how that sound transmitter worked. The light sound transmitter worked. Huh. That wouldn't be that hard to design an AGC for. So if I knew the pulse width modulation frequency, I could design an AGC that automatically tuned itself to get the most signal at that frequency. Did I get the R already? I can't remember. Damn it! Alright, let's not try the laser because it disappeared. Well, rather than get fancy with it, with the AGC and all that, I'll just try to make it work first. Use a known good circuit and we'll improve on that. Wow. That was, how many years ago? Almost 40 years ago. Now, 1993 wasn't that long ago. I'll always remember the songs that were on the radio, too. Because they were some of the first songs. That's made a big impression on me because it was the songs that I played through my own device. Up yours! Alright, that'll be a new project for the winter. A device to send sound over a beam of light, using more modern technology than I used before. Replicate my 8th grade science project. I'd have to see if I can find a really, really, really super ass bright red LED. Just a single LED that's like 1,000 watts or something. I'll put it up on the tower at work. I'll modulate the tower lights. Oh no! Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to get that. I accidentally hit it. Huh. Well, now I'm interested. I mean, it's not really going to do it. The only thing it'll do is maybe teach somebody some basic electronics. But that's as worthy a project as any is. Teach somebody else what I did, what I knew. And I get to swear a lot. I get to swear more this time. Turn those little bastard asshole photons into electrons. Gimme, 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 gimme. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Right. Here, the little bastard electrons get turned into little bastard photons. Then over here, the little asshole photons get turned back into little dipshit electrons. Maybe I'll do a poster board for a display board for it too. What's the scientific method? You got like a question, a hypothesis, a wild ass guess, whatever. We had to do a whole board on that. Shoot, speaking of boards, maybe I'll design a whole circuit board to do that. I mean, I know they got the thing called a twister that sent 10 megabit Ethernet over optics, and that was a homemade project. I wonder if I could make something to send AES audio long distance over optics like that. It'd have to be through commodity parts, because I don't want it becoming obsolete. You know, that some of these screwball parts, they go obsolete after a couple of years and they're not made anymore. Then you can't build the project anymore. If I open source it, which I probably will. Yeah, neat. He's like, nobody in that entire room understood a thing I said. Electric, light, sound, yes. uh, some kind of science thing, I guess. Ah, damn it. I think there's another S up here. Or I might have missed it. Oh, yeah, this up here. Grab that, and then grab that. S. And hurry up and get the damn R. There we go. Huh. Maybe if I can do a good enough audio pass, good enough audio transmitter, I could probably do the audio for the video that I make about it over the device. And you can't just send people to Radio Shack anymore because there ain't none, but you can send them to Amazon, and I bet you, oh, dude, yeah, I get everything I need on Amazon, shoot, and then some. Hell, they probably have a ready-made piece that already does what I'm doing. But that would kind of be against the point of it, the educational factor of it. All right, Area 6. Well, I got the good weapon. Maybe I can get away with it. Yeah, right. You never know. Maybe. Your dream, man. All right, so if you go like that, Oh, that way. Ah, shit. I wasn't quite fast enough. I am, however, still in the running, which is good. This game, I think, is harder than regular Contra. There we go. You know, I think the bosses in this one are easier than the rest of the game. Just the rest of the game kills you. All right, we got to grab stuff. Gotta get M, then R. There we go. Cool. Yep. Think I'm getting back into the groove. A little bit. I said right before I died, right? So I can fairly easily build a transmitter for sound over light. Whoops. Ah, shit. Shitty, rotten bastard. Ah, jeez. Oh, what are you guys going to do now, huh? Ah, missed it. Shoot. That's ungood. These things are like bubble wrap, man. You just got to pop them all. Ah, shit. Well, that got rid of that laser problem real quick, didn't it? Whoops. Shit City. This is kind of a hard part. Another one that's hard, where the level's harder than the boss. Usually the bosses here are just patterns. In this one, you just hold straight up and shoot and jump, and you can just do that. I think we're on the last level now. Neat. Yeah. So I would have to figure out what the ambient light level is. Adjust for that in the biasing of not the biasing, but the heck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the ambient light level would have to be taken into consideration. Unless I just work in the dark. for the receiver. Why didn't I have a problem with that last time? Huh. Maybe my circuit sucked in just the right way that it worked. No, thank you. Well, maybe that was part of my problem, was there was too much noise and you couldn't pick up the signal. Well, if I had a phototransistor capacitively coupled with an op amp, or just an audio amplifier, that would probably do it. Do another Class A type thing. I wonder how many of those balls can be on the screen at the same time. Obviously that many, or more. Let's see. Ah, I found its limit. Ha ha. Balls. I said balls. Why are there skulls built into the walls? Seems like that would be counterproductive. Whoops. Shoot. That's ungood. Well, those skulls are mine. Congratulations. At least we had another continue. How many of those did I use up so far? Ah, nice. Well, damn it. I mean, obviously, the electronics of the electronics of that are pretty forgiving. If my 8th grade ass who didn't know what the hell I was doing could do that, I'm sure my 40-something-year-old ass can do that too. Oh, good job. No, thank you. Whoops. Ah, smooth move, X-Lax. Did we lose yet? No, we didn't. Good. All right, don't lose. Don't friggin' blow it. Maybe I'll stop talking about science projects and start actually playing the dumb game. It's not really a dumb game. It's actually a cool game. Oh, I missed it. Shoot. Yeah, there we go. That'll help. To an extent. I wonder how many clones of my project are online now. I mean, I'm sure everybody's has to have done it. I mean, it's not a clone of my project, but I'm sure other people have come up with it separately. Of course, back when I was doing this, I was totally dirt poor, as were my parents. So we couldn't really afford any extra parts. I had to get it right with the first set. Oh, shit. Good job. Whoa. Wow. Don't do that 3 times in a row. That would kind of suck. Oh no. Well, that's it. Almost made it. Oh, I got another continue. Right on. Let's continue away. This is how sausage is made. You get to see the bad parts too. That was close. I think we want the second doohickey here. The bottom one. Yep. Smooth. Gimme. Yeah, baby. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Those things are irritating. All right, I got 1 life plus the one I'm on now. Don't fuck it up. So there's 1 screen full plus 4 extra that it can display at the same time. Is that 10? Ah, missed me that time, didn't you? Oh, I'm sure it'll bite me in the ass sooner or later. That was close. Excessively so. All right, how many of them are there? 6. All right. So 6 plus 4, that's 10. So as I recall, Contra, and by extension probably also Super C, can only display, or no, it can only display 10 bullets at once. Maybe it can only display 10 enemies at once too. I don't know. I'll have to let those follow me through the level sometime. See. I wonder if you let the balls follow you the rest of the way through the level if it can't generate any more enemies. And that's why you have the S at the end of the game. Because it's rad. Oh, there we go. I just beat Contra and Super C. It took me a bunch of lives to do it and some continues, but I did it. Not like that one time I flew through Contra without dying once, but I'll do it again sometime. Well, that's enough for tonight. I'll see you later.